boy, oh boy, oh boy. How you doing, everybody? Oh, I got boxes. Hold on. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I got a ton of boxes here. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Been busy. This is a whole cacophony of stuff. Alrighty. Oh. How's it going, folks? Hopefully you guys are finding yourselves chill, relax, everything's going well with you, hopefully. It's kind of, you know, yucky right now out there at the making of this video. It's going to be probably about a month by the time this video comes out. I'm only doing one a week. And I'm trying to get a bunch of videos and stuff together and just do a whole list of them, and then just, because I'm afraid maybe it might kind of chill for a while. I don't know. Knife sales are good. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate it. Steve, Kit, Dex, and Steve. You guys nailed it. My videos are all kind of cattywampus right now and everything, but I just wrapped up a couple of Coyote Works knives here, as the title says. But I got a bunch of boxes that I got a hold of. Where's my, here we go. There we are. So, I got boxes here, because, as you guys know, I'm always trying to make sure that I have whatever I need to make sure I can fill your orders. And I went ahead and I spent a bunch of money on stuff because I wanted to make sure I was good for not just your guys' orders, but for future orders. Because I'm hoping to maybe get out a couple of, I'm hoping maybe I can do some more homeless knives this year. That might be pretty cool. But, you know, first and foremost, let's do this. I've got Steve's knives right here. And this is super cool. I got Steve's knives. Now, Steve turned around. He bought a couple of Coyote Works knives from me. I met Steve back at the second annual Coyote Works Overland Rally. I met up with him, and we got to talking, and he actually heard about me from the Northwest Overland Rally through a mutual acquaintance or a friend of his, John, the rubber patch store. So he's the one that got me all those cool patches, the round ones and the one with the knife and stuff I designed. So that was really cool. But Steve went ahead and he was at the rally, so he got to see not only the Coyote pups, he got to hold one and see what they look like, but he also got to hold and see a full-size Coyote. And I just finished them up. They are right here. Super, super cool. Steve opted for hand-sanded satin finish with the black canvas gray mix micarta scales. I call it like a black canvas gray because when I hand sand them, they do have that grayish look to them. But then as you oil and as your hands get oil and stuff like that, it starts to darken out a little bit. But it's really cool. And Steve is Gray Dodge 08 underscore 08. Yep. Gray Dodge 08 underscore overlanding. Sorry about that, Steve. It's just a big title. Not used to that. But he picked himself up a Coyote pup and a black, or not black, a gray sheath with the tech lock on the back of it. But he's a southpaw. I couldn't believe it. And I was telling him the other day, I can't believe how many people I've actually made knives for that are left-handed. It's been quite crazy. Probably 10-15% of the knives I've put out at least were left-handed people. And I don't think I know 5 left-handed people my entire life. So that was kind of funny. But so Steve opted for that. He got the Coyote pup. And he also got a Coyote Works knife. Now this Coyote Works knife, actually there's two things different. Now the font is different. I was supposed to change the font, but I couldn't change the font because I couldn't make a new stencil because of the whole computer thing that was going on. So Steve is one of the knives that goes out with the new font now. It's not that calligraphy type font. It's just more square, straight font. It's kind of what Casey likes. So you got the first one there. But what's also nice or different about this one is it's hand-sanded satin finish, but this is in CPM 154 stainless steel. So Steve got that one. And again, the gray sheath with a Blaytech tech lock on the back of it. But I got your box all made up here, Steve. It's all ready to rock and roll. And I'm getting ready to package it up, but I thought I'd do the video. And instead of just a video of a video, I figured I would do a video and do a little unboxing of stuff too. and I had to do a shout out for somebody. So the first shout out is actually going to go to, or the only shout out really, I guess, although I'll mention everybody. This big box here, I don't know how much this thing weighed. What did this weigh? Sometimes they put the weight on here. Let's see here, it's covered up, I think. Let's see, I don't think it's going to show there. They usually have weight on these boxes, and this box is pretty heavy. And yeah, this box is pretty heavy, but it's a big box. And this big box is from the guys over at Combat Abrasives. Somebody reached out to me from Combat Abrasives over on Instagram, and told me to ask me about my belts and stuff like that, and asked, hey, if you're interested, give us a hook, give us a call when you're ready to order some more belts. We'd like to work with you. And I spoke, I think it was Garrett, and well, Garrett worked with me. That was pretty cool. I appreciate it. So I got a ton of belts here. I actually have 150 belts. That's right, 150 belts right here. But it was really nice because they were nice enough to you know, give me a nice discount. But I bought 150 belts right before everything started kicking up back in February. And these belts, the boxes have just been sitting here on the side. So I've got a whole bunch, and they gifted me something here. Look at this. Look at this. Let's see here. What do we got here? I've got Combat Abrasives. Look at that. Combat Abrasives. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's pretty cool, guys. Look at that. Boom. Team Combat. Look at that. Hashtag Team Combat. Nice. That is so cool. Appreciate that. That is awesome. I'll be giving Combat Abrasives a shout out. But yeah, the box is pretty heavy. It's all full of belts. Imagine what 150 belts look like. So yeah, that is nice. So super cool there. Oh, all right, I'll do a picture on that later and throw it on Instagram. Next thing is not a big shout out or anything, but I was actually surprised to hear about it. I haven't paid no attention to it again. You know, of course, because I've been to this place, and this was Blaytech. I'd been to their location over in Puyallup, Washington on several occasions, and I had them make me a couple things, and then recently I became a Blaytech dealer. So I was like, hey, this is cool, you know, support a local company and all. And then I found out they moved. They moved to a freer state. They moved to Ohio, I guess. So I got a ton of tech locks here. I didn't expect to put them all in baggies this time. That's the last time I got them, they were just all loose. So interesting. But I got, I think it was 35. I think I bought 25. I bought 25 tech locks. And I had, I think 15 in there. So that takes me up to 40. So that's pretty cool. So I've got plenty of tech locks, again, for your guys' sheets. And then I got this from the folks down at Holster Smith, or CKK Industries. They are the ones that supply me with all my Pulstex and Kydex and everything, and eyelets and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I recycle paper all the time. Got to save the paper because the paper goes with your guys' knives. So I got that. I got my invoice there. They always give me these wine vouchers. I don't drink wine. I gotta have to tell these guys, just don't give me these things. I don't need these. Uh-oh, battery's going dead. I'll be right back. And just like that, you guys got a fresh battery. So I was just saying, oh yeah, wine vouchers. Don't drink wine, not a big wine person, but anyhow. I always get these stickers. I like the Band-Aids. Steve was telling me, said, hey, you should look at getting Band-Aids for CK Knife and Tool. And I said, that'd probably not be a very good idea, even though I thought about it. It's the idea that a knife maker is sending you a Band-Aid when he sends you your knife. I would be afraid I'm jinxing people. People are like, hey, what are you getting at? But got some more hardware here. I got some the little head T-posts and such, and washers and stuff like that. So got that sorted, but I do like the Band-Aids, so appreciate it there, guys. And then I got some really crazy, as you guys can see here. I got some really crazy colors here. This isn't for your guys' sheaths. This is, my dad does canes. I mentioned a while back in a video when I was getting those big knife pins made, which is one of these right here. I got one of these big pins made. They're about 1/2 inch, 5/8 in diameter, about 5/8 of an inch diameter. My dad cuts these, and he puts these in his canes. He does those big walking sticks. And when he was here, we were talking about cutting material and doing layers, different colors within the wood. So he would cut the pole, the walking stick or the cane down. He'd cut it and then put a little dowel rod or something in between, and then he would drill holes and put these layers of material and epoxy it all together. So he's trying that out, and he wanted me to get him a bunch of colors. So I went to these guys and I got it. So I got a lime green here. I got a white. I got this, you know, fire engine red or something like this. This is like first responder red. Oh, I'm ripping the bag here. We got first responder red. And what else? Yeah. What's going on here? What do we got here? Oh, we got the police blue. And then we got him some the light gray right here. And then it was hunter green. And then we got Tiffany blue, which I've done some stuff in, and then orange. And I've used orange mostly. I did a sheath or two out of orange, but I've done it with liners as well, so it works really good with that. But so I had to get everything mailed to me. It was free shipping, so I'm going to cut this up or cut it. He only needs like 2-inch squares or something like that, but I'm going to try to process this a little bit and get that off to him so I can mail it off. And then of course I have all of your guys' sheath material right here. That's right. This is, oh, there we go, it's reversed here. So I've got some Holstex material. This is that leather looking stuff. It's the black and chestnut. These are the two most popular ones. The colonial, that tan or whatever, isn't very popular. And this is, I got a couple of black and a couple of coyote brown. So that was going up here because you can never have enough. That I think I can never have enough of it, so I always want to make sure I got enough to do your sheets. And again, like I was saying, is I wanted to make sure that I had enough material to pretty much wrap up the year. So that was my goal, is go out of pocket quite a bit of money, and you know, but spend the money on that and get everybody taken care of, because if things start to go really slow, I'm thinking about maybe making some knives and getting them all together, and I can throw them up on the website. So this way, if people want to do something for Christmas, for anniversaries or something like that, I'll have some knives and folks won't have to wait anymore. So I've never really done much of that. I tried, you know, selling a couple on the website once in a while, and then over at MKR, but I haven't really been into that. It takes so much time to keep up with the orders, so which is cool, but I'm gonna try to do that. Hopefully I got the time for it. If not, that's okay, because if I don't have the time for it, that just means I'm getting orders and staying busy. So Steve, actually, I just finished his knife. I think that's the 23rd or 24th knife so far that I've finished. So that's pretty cool. And I've since January, and I'm recording this. It's the first week of April. It's the 2nd or the 3rd or something like that. 1st or 2nd, something like that. So like I said, it's been a while since I recorded the video. You guys are watching me now, but yeah, so it's been super busy, but I do appreciate it. Again, I think it was Garrett. Thank you all from Combat Abrasives. I do appreciate it. That is super cool. I'll do an Instagram photo for you guys, and I got to clean up my mess, wrap up Steve's knives, and then I'm going to get that off to the post office. So you all have a good one. Thank you very much for everything. I do appreciate it. Again, hopefully this is finding you safe, healthy, and you guys are just, you know, getting by and do it all. Don't hesitate to reach out to somebody if you need to help. We always try to help whoever we can, and I try to figure out, you know, if someone needs help, I go help them. Don't forget the folks in your neighborhood, or that might be not as doing good as you. So anyhow, everybody, thank you again. Remember, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye. Ha! No, keep me from the bottom of the YouTube bucket.